Hello everyone, and welcome to a bit of a different kill montage. Here I am actually going to be kind of commentating over myself and my gameplay to kind of give you a little bit more of insight onto what I do here, because it's never explained. It's just a lot of me shooting and getting kills. But there is at least a decent amount of strategy, at least I would like to assume for myself, into each of these plays. They're not just willy-nilly whatevers. I use the game sense I have to the best of my ability to create this and to get those kills, those sick dubs. So here we're starting off, it's SOVA and Haven, and we're pushing on to B. I think most of everyone's A. You can see here up on the mini-map, there's a cypher here. I think he dies pretty soon. We got some kills on our side over on here. But yeah, definitely a lot of them are sitting A. Maybe some C, because it's still, you can see, very beginning of the round. Let's play this and see. Brain moment. So yeah, no one on site. I'd miss the dart, but yeah, here, kind of getting that double peek, because in low elo, a lot of things. One of the things that happens a lot is, you know, people do a thing called the Call of Duty reload, and that's basically where you kill someone and you're like, oh, okay, I killed that dude. There shouldn't be anyone else, so I'm just going to reload and get ready for the next dude. But, you know, that doesn't always happen every time. You know, people might push you multiple times, or they might stagger push you, where it's more like one dude comes out, and then while you're reloading, a next side comes out. Or when you're not ready, a next side comes out. And so low elo, the reason I peeked that so easily and got that kill so easily is because Sage was like, okay, killed the dude. Why would there be another behind him? So teamwork is not really something they think about a lot of times as a tactic, really. So I would say, like, gold and below, especially below, it is very easy to get a pick and get that trade after, you know, the opponent kills someone, because it's like they almost have like a mental cooldown and when they think they should be targeted for a kill next, which really you should never have. You should always be constantly vigilant unless, you know, there's no one left, or one dude left, and you know the positions at least. So continue on. This is the second one. I believe this is a 3K. I kill everyone except that Killjoy. So here's the jet. They had time to rotate, plus as you can see on the map, we have, I pointed at the screen, we have the spike down right here, so kind of in lobby, so we need to go retrieve that if we are wanting to get any kills. But of course, you know, I believe that both the jet, having the Killjoy just being killed here, and it's just the jet and the Phoenix left, they were probably guarding around here, and so they're probably going to be sitting on spike, which they are. At least this jet is. That's what I was going to kind of peek around to see if any of them were pushing up. So here's this kill.
Enemy remaining.
And then I pushed up here, and I don't know exactly where the Phoenix is, but that's why I'm going to drone it out. Not the best angle I'm holding here. You can see that I definitely, if he was like on this side or decided to peek me while I was in the drone, I would die pretty easily. So not the best, like, place for me to do this at, but I still managed to, you know, drone it. Oh, I guess I hit around the corner. That's still good. So here you go, looking around. There he is. He finally walked up. So I kind of just got a free kill here. So I pull out the shock dart, get him with that, make him come out of the corner, and get the kill. It's not too bad. In this one specifically, you can see that I don't land this, but on Haven specifically, the reason I'm playing SOVA, which is not really one of my mains, is because I looked up some lineups for SOVA. Because, you know, when the higher rank you get, the more lineups you have to have, and the more set drills you have to, you know, have in your arsenal to be like, okay, 3 dudes here, this is what they're probably going to do, or whatever, you know. And so this is one of the lineups to hit. So looking at the map here, you can see that I landed it here, but I wanted to hit it here. So this is kind of a hard one to line up, and it's very precise, where I have to, the box I'm standing on, I have to line up, and then I was trying to line it up, like, my crosshair about here, fully charged, and then jump over it so it barely hits over it, but I messed it up. But yeah, this is one of the better darts I've seen, especially apparently in pro play. Yeah, see, I even shook my head, like, yeah, that was not a good one. But apparently I heard some dudes, I think, if you, let's scroll back here. Oh yeah, see, you can see 2 of our guys died right there. And I don't know if, I don't think the Sage has spotted anyone, but you can tell if they have a Sage sitting with the judge. That's exactly why they freaking died, was because she was just sitting around the corner and they didn't check it. So I also saw that mark, so I was basically, I knew she was going to still be sitting in the corner, so I was going to get that kill, so watch that here. So I get that ready, I managed to dink her, Do it again, and I see one other dude sitting in the other corner and managed to get both those kills. So a pretty good ult. Alright, so for this dart, it's basically I'm sitting on top of the boxes right here. And on the top box, you can aim your dart. This is not a hard one to aim, but if you want to do a better dart and get the better dart spot, it does get a little harder. So it's kind of like you can choose your difficulty here, but it basically reveals pretty much everything except for like short and like under heaven. It's a really good dart. And you can see I immediately revealed that guy, but yeah, it's just like a full charge, so there's no need to worry about getting a specific charge or time it right. So just full charge. And then jump and shoot it right there. I managed to hit that one. But knew where that guy was. I don't know where SOVA is, but I push on. Maybe choose him going to heaven. Got that kill. You know, SOVA's somewhere back here. He shoots me a whole bunch, but I still managed to get the kill off just because I get a little lucky there. And here's another pretty good one. So we can see that I think I may have planted, but we planted for long. So usually what I do in this situation, if I'm playing on A, I usually try to plant for long and sit in this corner. It's a pretty basic and really easy one to spot and kind of counter, but at the same time, even if they know what you're doing, it's not that easy to counter. Like, oh yeah, I know what to do and how to counter, but you may not be able to pull it off kind of thing. So, you know, I'm getting ready to dart heaven right here. And I do spot the cypher, still getting the dart off just in case, you know, for more information. I get him. I can hear they're shooting on site, so she's definitely on site still. Just got killed. And you can see I got a 30, but you can tell that this is a very good spot to sit because you can hide behind these boxes right here and aim for heaven and under as well. So basically, if it's here, the range, they can't, if you plant for long specifically where it is, they have nowhere they can be that's out of sight, so they're always in line of sight, and they have to be extremely open unless they have some sort of, you know, smoking or whatever. They did have cages and they had a Phoenix wall, but of course they didn't try doing any of that because it's pretty low elo. But so yeah, this is a very good spot to try to only peek one angle instead of leaving yourself open to two angles. So you can sit behind that wall. I got that kill, and then, you know, immediately I'm like, people like to flank. I don't think I was specifically sitting behind that wall. I didn't move too much, and he was over here. But I do manage to get him too. And this is pretty much just a straight shot too, unless they go under. But at the same time, they still can't defuse even if they come through here. So it chokes the enemy team more than anything. So there's that. And the last one here, I just kind of threw in here. Just a cool little shot I made with Phoenix on a very crappy game, but just a really cool looking kill. So, you know, walking down, everyone's going to die pretty soon here. Just a headshot there. So you could tell I was walking the entire time. And I scoped in to, I scoped in to try to aim around here because people like sitting here, here, and kind of here. No, I saw no one, and so I wasn't like worrying about it. And everyone was pushing sort of mid. They even got the kill mid and saw the spike mid, I believe. So I'm like, oh, there's no one going to be up here. But I didn't make any sound, and that's why I was able to get this Reyna off guard. It's because she wasn't expecting one, and she was just going to push real hard. So she didn't clear anything, and that's kind of how the low elo runs. But yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. And if you did, make sure to show some love. I like the support I've been seeing lately, and I really appreciate it, guys. It does make my job a little bit more easy, gives me a little bit more motivation. And if you do want to see content like this and some cut content and uncut content, and also go see the live streams where I play Valorant in different games, and you want to see those even after they come off of Twitch, you can head to GameTimeBros.com, sign up to be a free member for access to all those things, and I'll see all of you in the next one.